So this is the story of the Sexton House. The most famous legend is the Sexton House. People mistakenly assume the family who lived in the two-story white house at the corner of Nashville and Ninth were called the Sextons. That was merely the profession of the father. He was the caretaker of Maple Grove Cemetery, or as they are called in Kentucky, Sextons, an old British term. I didn't know that. His daughter, whom we'll call Isabel for this tale, had a whole cemetery for a backyard. She watched funeral processions, people dressed in black and crying, and caskets being buried. She didn't see many pleasant things in her life. So when Isabel met a boy, whom we'll call Theodore, she felt a joy that she had never felt. He worked as a stock boy across the street, and she could see him from the window in her room. When Theodore asked Isabel to a barn dance, she thought she would die on the spot. Her mother disapproved of this boy for reasons lost to ages, and refused to take Isabel downtown to T.D. Evans' clothing store to buy a new dress for the dance. Her father, never one to refuse his daughter's request, took her to Evans' store, where she found a pretty blue dress with ruffles and lace. Her father even bought her a new pair of black shoes. Isabel was proud of this new dress and shoes and tried them on constantly. On the day of the barn dance, dark clouds gathered over the city and rain started to drop. Lightning struck a tree in the cemetery, severing a large branch. The father went out to investigate. The mother noticed Isabel wearing her new dress and shoes, forbade her to go to the dance. "Why?" Isabel asked. "Because you'll ruin your new dress," the mother barked. Angered, Isabel ran upstairs to her room. She slammed the door behind her. She looked out the window, and the rain was hitting so hard on the glass she couldn't look out. "I hate you!" she yelled out the window, unable to finish her sentence. Lightning struck through the glass, electrocuting her instantly. Theodore, standing by the doorway of the store, and her father returning from moving the tree limb, both witnessed her death. That's insane. For understandable reasons, the sexton asked his assistant to handle the arrangements of Isabel's funeral. He chose to preoccupy his time repairing the damaged window. He could see Theodore, who didn't sweep the floors of the store as enthusiastically as he once did. The next rainstorm unnerved Theodore, and it didn't help that the loafers kept saying they saw the image of a girl in the window. Gossip spread through the city that you could see the silhouette of Isabel, and people flocked to the house to witness it for themselves. The sexton grew angry at these gawkers. He would chase them away, but they would always return with more people. He never looked at the window himself. He never knew if what they saw was there or not. In a hope of discouraging gawkers, the sexton replaced the glass. When that didn't work, he painted over the window. They finally dispersed when he boarded over the window. Still, the sexton could stay only so long in that house. When he found a new job, he took it and moved out. Theodore had quit his job long ago. He took the train and left the county, never to be seen again.